This is your little ray of sunshine.
Hello, this is Corbin.
And welcome back to Two Peas and a Podcast after a long hiatus.
Very, very long hiatus. Probably be another long hiatus after this. Who knows? We were reminiscent about the fact that a year ago yesterday was our first podcast.
The reason why we started making the podcasts was because, when I would drive Tyler back home from work, we just start talking about some shit, and then it's just like, might as well just share with everyone else. This is fun.
Yeah, to quote myself, let's just be retards for everyone else. Which, interesting, going back and hearing myself talk in the previous podcast. Or just really in any podcast.
Right.
And, yeah.
Oh, jeez, I should have turned around.
That's fine.
It's not fine. Actually, we'll pull up into the commissary and then we'll turn around that way.
Alrighty.
But
yeah, lots happened in a year. Do you want to start with your?
You start, because I'm focusing and people are passing me.
Fair. I finally got some videos out. That video I have always been hinting at in the previous podcast, still in the works. Still fucking working on it. I actually have
1 year later.
I have my voice lines written for it. And after multiple different scraps and whatnot, I have not just the script done for this episode, but I have a script done for the next episode. And I just need to finish recording my lines for the first episode. That was a bottle that fell.
Could you hold on to my soda for me? Because I don't trust the cup holder. So instead of a 1998 Nissan Pathfinder, I'm now driving a 1998 Mercedes-Benz now. So
yeah, there's low-key flex.
So probably the quality of sound with the car will sound different.
Yeah.
My voice is still annoyingly nasally as usual.
Markiplier just uploaded a video.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yo, it's just good shit all around. Good shit happening. I have produced multiple different funny moments video game videos.
All of them I have sent to my Discord. Now I have a Discord.
I really appreciate you self-promoting my videos. Or not self-promoting, just promoting in general.
Right. But if you want, I could put my Discord down in the description, and if you guys want, you could join it. It's just a small hangout, really, server. It's not really an actual server, just more of a hangout. Just, hey, bro, what's up?
Go in, meet some new people, look at some cool art, and then bada bing, bada boop, you made some friends.
Yeah. Due to complications in John's old server with someone accidentally using a bot to ban everyone. So I decided to move on. Someone is looking at me. He's just like, what the fuck are you doing? So I just decided, butterfly. I just decided to make my own server. Okay then, fuck you. What?
No one was in front of that douche canoe. What?
I think it was the car behind them. No, not them. The person to the side of me.
That one.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them and their Dane DeHaan looking kid.
Boat!
That's sad.
I got fucking scared. I thought that the boat disconnected from the person. Oh shit. Oh no, we're in an unknown area.
Unknown territory, boys. Might not make it out alive.
Oh fuck. Okay, how do we get out of here?
I'm pretty sure that's.
I'm just gonna follow these people and pray to God. We're doing adventures today.
We'll be fine, I'm sure of it.
I should have taken a right at the I should have taken a right at the first stoplight. Oh well. We just got back from a Subway because we were hungry and this podcast is going down to shit. Okay.
It's turned into the wrong turn podcast.
Why are they going left? That's not.
Sure, we're fine.
I'm lost.
As long as we keep going straight, we're fine.
I am lost.
We're fine.
We're not fine. Maybe I should turn right at one of these streets. Because it's going the same way as the normal path. We just gotta...
Yeah, this is legit I vaguely know this area, so we're all good.
Yeah. I think I know where we are, so maybe I...
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right up here.
Okay. I got scared because oh no, is this the street with the parade?
I think... let me see, down there. Okay, so...
Are we fucked? We're fucked.
Not
It's okay.
necessarily. I don't think there's no bridge down there.
Don't worry.
So...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, wait, we're good. There's a bridge up to our left.
This left?
Yeah.
Like, this left right now.
This left right now, yep.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's not a bridge. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry.
You fuck. No, it's okay. We'll find a way around. I'm sure.
Why the fuck do you need a 4th of July parade? A fucking 7th. Absolute mongs.
We're just gonna follow this person, I guess.
We're gonna have to go, like, around because this is the further bridge area.
Whee! Sorry for,
Backtrack.
fuck. Well, this is a very interesting podcast.
Apologies for the technical difficulties.
Should we take a left here? Let's take a left
Yeah,
here.
I feel like taking a left here would be good.
Oh, fuck. I should have checked for the place I needed to go before. Oh, well. I don't think this was the right street. No, because it's across the bridge. So we'll just go back to the subway and then take a left at the stoplight instead of... Quality.
Very big quality. You know,
Quality
when you're
content.
nervous, it definitely doesn't help.
Wait, shit, this is the wrong road. We were supposed... Fuck, where are we?
We're fine. We're good. Don't worry.
Should I? I'm gonna take a right here. No, I can't. Never mind, because there's a person there. I'll do another right. Right here. I guess I'm going. Oh, I hope this wasn't a four-way stop. And this is what Ray is like when she is panicking. Do I take a left here now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Apologies for the lack of words. We're lost.
Right.
And I can't function if I'm confused.
Well, we're not lost.
We're lost.
We're not. We're genuinely not lost. Like,
True.
just we know where we are.
We're just backtracking.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are some topics we should talk about while we're still in the city?
Let's see here.
That person's gay. They got the gay flag.
Oh shit! I didn't know there were faggots here.
Tyler, you can't say that word.
I'm jokingly saying it.
I know.
It's a show.
It's a bad word.
It's a show. I don't know. I have noticed that, like, you know, throughout the years, I get more and more uncomfortable actually saying that word.
Well, it's a bad word.
Well, true. I actually have no defense against that. But it's just like, it feels like it's becoming more and more like a word that you definitely should not
Where
use
do I
whatsoever.
go?
Okay, so we're gonna...
Straight.
Straight, yep.
Straight.
Gonna go straight, and then we're going to take a left Remember that area that we went through when we first came through? Yeah, we're just going to go through that way.
What were we talking about?
The
bad word.
And like fucking, saying the F word.
There were a lot of words that you used to say that you don't say anymore.
Yeah. Well, a lot of words just sort of have a bitter taste after I say them. Right. Whereas prior, it's just like, this is a funny word to say, like, just to gauge people's reactions. Now it's just like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess I should put an update on my life. So, oh shit, it is green. Also, don't mind that person that honked earlier. They were just being impatient and just 0 seconds after it turned green, someone honked.
Yeah. Just, and it wasn't even, like, directed at us. It was directed at, like, fucking someone else. And it's just...
Right.
But yeah, you see all those cars coming out?
Yeah, I know where we are.
Alright.
But, yeah. Excuse you. Look at that duck.
That's a duck. Okay, I thought that was a Pokemon, honestly.
That's a plush duck.
There was a plush duck on the end of a motorcyclist's vehicle.
We could have taken a ride. Oh, let's stop.
Man, I sure do love 4th of July parades, especially when they're on the 7th. Man, whoever thought this was a good idea really needs to fucking not. They just gotta.
I love people that park on the side of roads.
Those people gotta go commit neck rope.
No.
It's okay. It's a Roblox thing. I'm pretty sure your fans will be alright.
But I'm gonna squeeze on over here.
Big squeeze.
Of course, by the time this podcast has been going on for, we could have been halfway home. That's a sad thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's been half an hour.
No, halfway home.
Oh,
so
halfway.
15 minutes.
Yep, fair.
Yeah.
So this will be a longer podcast, full of mostly filler.
Yep. So my update is, after summer, I went for one more year at my college, and lucky for me, Tyler was with me the entire time. And I've definitely noticed a substantial growth with myself and my behaviors. Like, last year, I would not come out of my room. I would stay up until 4 in the morning and sleep until 5 because I had night classes. I was extremely antisocial that year, and, like, I hated the thought of going out to see someone to help me update my resume. But this past year with Tyler, I've noticed, like, we would have breakfast just about every day. Right. And that helped me get into a cycle of waking up early. Early as in, like, 8 or 9-ish. But, But I'm thinking, what was the word I was thinking of? But over this past year, I made multiple appointments to this one person that would update my resume, and another person helped me like try and find jobs in my major, which I'm currently working at a job, but I'm not entirely happy with it. The job I work at, I like it, but it's just an hour drive away, and I'm being paid minimum wage for it. And surprisingly, they're still willing to help me, even though I'm out of college and I graduated. Which, that's another thing. I graduated a second time for my 2 majors, nuclear technology and electrical technology.
Hell yeah.
And occasionally I still do draws. If you notice from my first podcast, not as opposed to this one, my art style has changed for the more chippier side. Yeah. They kind of look like they have almost Pac-Man eyes, just without the mouth.
Yeah, it's like the I don't know what that style of cartoon animation was, but like the old timey cartoons
Yeah.
and shit, like the little bendy.
No, those are Pac-Man eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright. But, what else? Shit. Ooh, ice cream.
Ice cream. I rebranded my channel, so instead of it saying Corbin Page, it's just Corbin.
Mm-hmm. I still gotta do those commissions for you.
Yeah, that's, I've commissioned her.
1 year ago.
Exactly a year ago. To do some Twitch slides, which I've paid her off for, so hopefully that will be an incentive to get them done soon.
I'll probably do one, maybe tonight or tomorrow.
Alright, because you technically only have like 2 left. Like intro and outro.
I thought I already did the intro and outro.
No.
I sang?
No, because like, remember we...
Oh no, it was the profile thing, yeah, that I
Yeah.
did, with you sleeping on the chair.
Yeah. It was like the old, it was like the old mascot where like I was dressed up as Masky.
Yeah. But,
Now that I have an actual pumpkin mask,
yeah.
that's my persona now.
But, yeah, they're very awkward.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad that I held it off, because now I'm actually happy with my art.
Alright.
At least for this moment in time, I'm happy with it, because who wouldn't like that?
Yeah.
As opposed to, really detailed, every shadow is defined or something,
Yeah. Your style is like simple and clean.
Yeah. I always aspire to be like those people that can draw realistically.
Right.
Especially when it comes to poses and like folds in the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever I do like someone has like, a tongue, and has that like little fold, it just looks awkward to me.
Right.
Oh shoot. It's green!
Big shoot. Doggo!
It's a dog!
It's... it looked like he heard us like this, huh? My ears perking up, I'm hearing doggo.
Dog!
That is my name.
Oh wow, look.
What the hippity hoppity heck is going the fuck on?
I think he realized that it was a left-only lane, and so tried to get over.
I like the car that's in front of the dude.
Yeah, that mint one.
The mint green.
Yeah.
Nice classic car. That part of me still hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Liking them.
Sorry, you go.
No, I was just gonna say liking them classic.
Yeah. I know you've been eyeing one car for a while when you walk home, because now that I work in a different place, I can't drive him. So
Right.
that's also a reason why we haven't had a podcast. And secondly, it's just easier to do a podcast in a car rather than at a home.
Yeah, or like at like my dorm, because fucking the RA at my dorm was a fucking Nazi. Genuinely. Like, just fucking legit. It's a 24/7, like, quiet hours dorm.
You were the Zen.
Yeah, we were the Zen floor. And so fucking, like, obviously you're supposed to be quiet as shit. And, like, I'd just be playing a game, talking casually to my friends, and all of a sudden I'd hear, Penny, Penny, Penny.
Right.
Like, just fucking knock on my door, go over, and this lady, fucking every single time, just like, hi, you're making noise, can you, like, tone it down a bit? And it's just like,
Hi, I'm hearing noise in here.
yeah, and it's just legit. There was one time where me and Rayanne were just sitting by my bed, like, talking, like, damn near
Cuddling.
whispering. And I hear a knock, and I'm just like, there's no way that's the RA. And so I get up. Sure enough, it's the fucking RA. And she's like, yeah, I'm hearing noise. Can you not? And it's just like, do you have super hearing? Do you just have a fucking cup up to my door? Like, what is your issue?
Right.
What is your malfunction? And I was even talking to, like, some of the other, like, people there, and she is a genuine cunt.
Right.
From what they've said, like, I believe one person was saying how, like, he was just talking normally during the kitchenette, and
Excuse me, sir. I had fucking right away, and he was just like, oh, I'm just gonna make my way.
I'm just gonna make my turn. It's not like women have any rights anyways.
But, I know you already told the story before, but you want to tell them about the person at your door who was looking through?
Oh yeah, I basically had like a little fucking stalker on my floor. Well, technically everyone. She was like a fucking really weird individual. Like, she would go up to certain like guys' dorms, look through the peephole, and like actually listen in through the like door and shit. And she was just like very awkward, and something wasn't right with her mentally. Like, she probably had some sort of like disorder, like autism or something, that made her socially just
inept.
Yeah, because like there was just one time where I remember some people saying that, like, you know, they were in the lounge just having fun, and the lounge has a big window, and so the girl goes up to the window, just holds her ID to the window, like just awkwardly, not saying anything, doing anything, but just holding up the ID, and someone walks up to her, is just like, hey, what are you doing? She's just like, oh, I just want them to know who I am. It's just like,
oh,
okay,
but
you do you.
yeah, so that some people like knocked on your door.
Yeah, and I thought...
You thought it was going to be the fucking RA.
I thought it was going to be the RA, but it was two, like, you know, other girls, and I was just like, oh shit, I genuinely feel bad now, because these might be, like, you know, my neighbors, they might have, like, you know, heard me, and whatnot, and they might be telling me, hey, we're trying to sleep, and whatnot, could you just quiet down? Like, those people, I fucking respect. When it's an RA, they're just coming out of nowhere, being like, you know, fucking, hey,
yeah,
shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's just like, hey, eat my dick. But they were just like, yeah, no, you're perfectly fine volume-wise. We just wanted to let you know that someone's been, like, you know, looking through your people and, like, listening in through your door. And we have video evidence. And they showed me the video. And you see all of that, and I'm just standing there just like, that's fucking disturbing. And so, yeah, I don't know what exactly happened to her. Bless you. I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happened to her, because legit... we basically got bullied by our own RAs on the 4th floor because nothing would fucking happen. Right.
I mean, you were bullied, but not me.
Right. Like, fucking... we'd get, oh, there's a fucking...
thank you.
You're welcome.
No!
Wi-Fi
notes.
disconnected? No.
There we go.
There we go.
I hope nothing lewd was on that screen.
You don't draw anything. The closest lewd thing that you drew was like my persona getting like rammed up the ass. No. All over like a fucking like joke thing where it's just like, you know, I feel like if my pumpkin persona like fucking like was drawn lewdly, like if I ever got like fucking sex shit or sex fan art or whatever, he'd be screaming "not in the gourd" or some shit like that.
And, oh, that's yours.
Yeah, this
I wanted
is yours.
to take a sip of mine.
Alright. And then fucking Rand over here is just like, let me make that reality for you. And he just fucking made that, so it's just like,
your first sexual fan art.
This is beautiful.
That's what you said in the first podcast as well.
I did. That's what we call a callback.
Continuity.
Continuity, yeah. Still got shit jokes.
There was a drawing of, like, just a nude woman figure. No nipples or anything, or hair or anything. God damn it! There we go.
And it disconnects again. Wi-Fi disconnected.
You gotta hit edit.
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 Here. Just put that down. There we go.
How many more times is it gonna do it?
I don't fucking know, but
next
next
thing you know, my mom starts calling.
This entire podcast just fucked.
Yeah.
Just in general, just fucked.
Since when has any podcast went well, Ty?
I'd say episode 3, maybe.
Episode 3.
Specifically episode 3.
I mean...
we're gonna go back and see what fucking was said during episode 3.
Yeah. I know one episode I was fucking livid.
Yeah, you...
when talking about Brianna.
Yeah. Yeah, you fucking hated that cunt.
I wouldn't say hate. It was just disliked.
That's a large amount of dislike.
Did not respect whatsoever.
That, fair.
Like, if you hear someone say, "Oh shit, I'm gonna fall," are you gonna stay in your phone? I mean, I get if someone said, "Oh, I'm gonna fall," I know I wouldn't be able to, catch them if they did, but
right.
I'm gonna try something.
Yeah, you try and react as fast as you can, not be a fucking land whale and just fucking be glued to your phone.
Right. That's the sucky thing about having an actual job is not really being able to look at your phone and talk to your friends as much.
Right.
I mean, they understand completely because it kind of works out for me because one friend lives in, like, the UK, and he isn't active until, like, 10 or so for me, which is lunchtime. And then another person doesn't wake up until 5 in my time, so.
Right.
So it kind of works out, but it's also just, like, I miss them.
Yeah, I kind of get those vibes as well.
Like,
I do try and, like, message the bros, like, in between, like, breaks and stuff.
Right. Well, the thing is, for me, is, like, I get an hour lunch.
You get an hour lunch?
Well,
That's you.
I need to have at least a half an hour break in a day, but I have an optional 30 more minute break. But it goes like that.
Hey, fuck me. I get like a 15-minute break and a 30-minute lunch.
And then you get another 15-minute break, right?
No.
Really?
We just have one 15-minute break, a 30-minute lunch, and then, like, my day is basically, like, in thirds. First third goes by fast. Second third, slow as shit. Then after the second third, we get, like, our lunch. Then it's the final third.
Right. Well, yeah, it's just difficult because I miss them. And I'm perfectly fine in the morning because, I'm up, 4 in the morning and then getting to work at 6. Yeah. And then, having lunch at 10. But then it's like after lunch, it's like, fuck. They're both online and I want to talk to them.
Right.
But I can't. Oh, shit. It's 55.
Now you're in the car doing the fast vroom vroom.
No, wait. Now it. When did it change 55?
I feel like a while back it did.
No. No.
I feel like it did. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, let's see here. I think a very common thing that we used to talk about was Steven Universe
Yeah.
on podcasts.
Did we?
Yeah, I believe so. Like, that was like 2 podcasts worth of, like, just me
Yeah.
bitching about Steven Universe.
Yeah. How do you feel about Change Your Mind?
Change Your Mind? I liked it. It did feel rushed, but at the same time, I'm just glad that the show is quote-unquote over. Like, they legit could just fucking end it there, and I'd be content. I'd just basically be like, fucking finally, I don't have to deal with Cartoon Network being an asshole.
Right.
And just fucking having huge-ass hiatuses because they want to shove Teen Titans Go down your urethra.
Literally, if the first episode of season 6 is Jasper gets a cold, I would be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, because it's just like, what the fuck else is next? Though, then again, there is, like, the movie that's coming out, which is revealed to be a musical.
Really?
Yeah, full-blown musical.
Kind of like Mr. Greg, in a way, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
And there's, like, so many different artists on it. Did you know Estelle's gonna be in it?
Oh, shit!
Yeah, I know, right?
The Estelle?
Yeah, Estelle from, like, American Boy or some shit. Yo, low-key, that song in DJ Hero 2 was bopping.
DJ Hero?
DJ, yeah, it's like Guitar Hero, but you're playing as, like, a fucking DJ and shit. The game was bopping. Fucking big old boppers right there.
DJ Hero?
Yes, it's Guitar Hero, but you're a DJ. What more do I gotta say?
GJ?
DJ, yeah.
GJ.
But yeah, it was like DJ Hero 2 fucking had like a bunch of mix songs. Like I think they mixed American Boy in either a Daft Punk or a Deadmau5 song with it. I think it was Deadmau5 because it was like Ghosts and stuff mixed with American Boy. And it was fucking bopping right then and there. Like it's just good shit right there. You could also have your fucking like, if you're playing on Xbox, you can have your Xbox Live avatar and fucking I was playing around the time when I was in my fucking cringy ass pony phase.
Oh, no.
And so my avatar was just decked out in like fucking pony gear and shit. And you just see this little fucking autistic nerd just being a DJ. It is so fucking great.
But, you know, at my time working at my job, I work with radios basically. And specifically car radios. And one station I listen to is kind of like a podcast, but also like streams music.
Mm-hmm.
Which part of me kind of wishes they didn't stream music whatsoever, because I actually enjoy the podcast part. And I'm like, oh wow, I think after listening to all these podcasts, I would be a lot better with podcasts. This is an example that nope, we're not.
It's like, oh man, looking at this, like, you know, how to learn Java in 2 minutes video makes me think I'd be really good at Java. Oh wait.
Right.
Speaking of that, fucking, so I went through a year at OCC, right?
You leaked the name.
Shit. I went through a year at the same college that Marianne went to. And, first semester I feel like was a bit rocky. I got my shit together by the end. Second semester, I was, I feel like I was at my full potential. Like, you know, there were limits I could still break, but overall I was doing my best. I was surprisingly doing really well in my computer science class. Like, it just fucking... I had so much difficulty with program languages like Python and Java, but fucking the language I learned last semester, assembly, which is basically just like, alright, so you know those if-else statements that you fucking have been using prior? Yeah, you have to code specifically the if and else part. There's no special keyword that gives you a shortcut there. And you think that, like, you know, fucking, oh, that's gotta be like so fucking hard and shit. It just fucking clicked in my head, honestly. Like, just everything just fucking clicked. I'm just like, oh, you just fucking boop, boop, and then just fucking copy paste, and just done.
Right.
And it wasn't even like fucking back in my old school where it's just like, oh yeah, this code, like, you know, definitely works. And I'd get it back, it's just like, oh, it doesn't. I'd get it back here, it's just like, yeah, the code's like, you know, perfect as fuck. You just like sort of missed a few things with, like, you know, the outcome portion, which doesn't affect the code whatsoever, but
right.
Overall it's good. It's just like, huh? Like, I was doing exceptionally well in my CS class, so that was
then
really
again,
nice.
OCC is, you know, a community college as opposed to the other one, which was a private one. So
Right.
the standards are a lot different.
And also, to be fair, when I took Java, I was technically taking CS2, which was advanced Java, and I didn't take
The first
Java
one.
for beginners. Yeah. They were just like, oh, you got some CS credits from your original school. Yeah, you should be fine in CS2. What they didn't know is that the CS I took in my private school was for Python.
Oh.
So yikes. Oopsie doopsie.
And then you had that one English teacher.
Yeah, that English teacher. Fucking... I had an English teacher who was a fucking asshole. Like, he was really nice, but it's just fucking...
When it came to grading.
We had 3 essays that we had to do throughout the entire fucking semester, right? And so it's just, I write one essay, and I hand it back to him. He gives it back, basically being like, you know, there's sentence fragments, and like, you know, just a bunch of other random ass shit. I rewrite it, give it to him again, he gives it the fuck back, basically being like, sentence fragments, and you're supposed to cite. So that's another thing, like, just we were supposed to do opinion pieces on like books that we had read, but we needed to cite sources. And it's like, why the fuck do I... It's an opinion piece.
Keep in mind that all throughout Tyler's life, never once has he ever heard the term sentence fragment before.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's never been introduced to him before. He even took AP English in high school.
Never fucking, like, once was a thing.
And then, out of nowhere, it's just a slap in the face.
This dude just, like, pulls out, like, 2 fucking words. It's just like, yeah, that's your issue. It's sentence fragments. What are the and there'd be some times where, like, he'd grade, like, a few pages of my paper, and it'd be like, there's more examples of sentence fragments further on in the thing. Okay, mark them, you asshole.
Yeah,
what?
He only marked, like, the first page.
Yeah, he'd only marked the first page and shit, and it was so fucking annoying. And it got to a point where it's just like, I don't even want to fucking write these essays because I'm stuck on the first one. The second one was due a while ago. And, like, fucking, there's a third one that I got to... Granted, you only need 2 essays, like, passed and graded in order to, like, you know, pass the class. So, I got lucky.
I sure do love Jeep drivers.
Oh, Jeep drivers are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That white car, that's a cool car.
Wait, the white one? I thought you said the red one.
The white and red one are pretty good. I'm not too picky. I mean, the red one looks a bit more dilapidated. The white one looks more brand new.
If you want, you could possibly, like, talk to your dad about that. And
I did mention it to him.
Why are we slowing down?
I don't know. But yeah, it's just,
This is 60, not 35.
I fucking...
Okay.
Oh. Okey-dokey.
Thank you. I think he got annoyed.
Don't know why. He is someone holding up traffic.
I mean, he had a plant in the trunk. I saw him, like, shake his head, like, in annoyance. So... Well, that's
Fuck
the
'em.
end of our drive.
Yep.
We finally made it to your house.
Yep.
Now get out of my car.
Ah, fuck 'em.
Actually, we're gonna play some Sam and Max now.
Yeah.
Tyler has never played a single Sam and Max game or heard of the franchise.
Well, okay, that's a lie. I have heard of the franchise, and I've technically played a game with them in it.
Really?
Yeah, the Telltale's Poker Night.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I played both their Poker Night games where the first one you do poker against Max, and then the second one you do one against Sam.
Right. But I played the Telltale, season 1, episode 1 through 3. I have played the 4th one, but I got stuck. And then the only other one I played was the first episode of season 2, something about Santa. And I also got stuck.
Right.
And so it's going to be an experience for both of us.
Yeah.
So hopefully then we'll see you there on Tyler's or my.
Your chat.
Yeah.
Or on our 2Ps channel, because we still have that.
Oh, yeah.
We have 2Ps as a channel.
I still can't find it whenever I go to look for it. Like, in the, that end card.
Well, you're just big dumb.
You're not.
Shit.
This has been your little ray of sunshine. Fuck me. And I will see you in the next podcast. I hate you.
It's raining again. Just wanted to point that out.
Aren't you going to do your outro?
I'm trying to remember what my outro was. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye.